So another time in my life when an elegant and poetic speaker goes right before me and sets the bar high. I'm Sam, Mary's oldest son, and I just wanted to say a few things about my mom. When I was thinking of what to say today, I was frustrated because I know that speaking from the heart would mean expressing my anger and frustration about the disease Mom had, ALS. Mom was a woman who kept being faced with incredible challenges throughout her life. And one thing always remained during those challenges: she just kept fighting. She went through a tough divorce when my siblings and I were very young. She had no secondary education, and until the divorce, she was a stay-at-home mom. She fought. She moved into a studio apartment in St. Paul with my siblings and I, and started full-time college at the College of St. Catherine's, while at the same time waiting tables, putting food on the table, raising us, helping us with our homework. And now as a father, understanding what a challenge parenting is, I couldn't imagine handling that situation with the amount of courage, strength, and perseverance that she did. She fought for us. When she got her degree, she looked for and found a job in the area where we went to school. She was able to get us a little bit bigger place. She knew we needed to be involved in activities, and not having much money, she always found a way to make it work. My brother and I loved to ski. Not being able to afford ski passes, she encouraged my brother and I to try out for the ski school. We both made it as instructors and got free season passes. She fought for us. My sophomore year of high school, my father was moving away across the country, and I wanted to go live with him. Without getting into the details, let's just say that she knew this was a bad situation for me, but she never told me that. She just respected my love for my dad. She fought for me. When I was living in another state, she called me constantly and always maintained her relationship with me. I knew that she always loved me, no matter where I was or what I was doing. When I came back to Minnesota, she never judged me. She simply welcomed me back with open arms, as if I had never left. My mom always supported me in whatever I did. When I was in college, I bartended to make ends meet, and Mom came and had a drink at my bar every weekend. I also started a band in college. 3 out of the 4 bandmates are here today. I think out of the hundreds of gigs that I ever played, she only missed a few. And this continued as I switched to solo guitar music. I can't think of many times looking out into the crowd that my mom was not in the audience. One amazing gift that my mom gave to me was a college graduation present, which was a 2-week trip to her favorite place, France. We would spend the first week together in Paris and then travel to the south of France for the second week. As the first week came to a close, there was another surprise. My siblings came to join us. And the whole family spent the second week in the south of France together, and it was an amazing trip that I'll never forget. When I decided to try to become a firefighter, I knew the odds were stacked against me. Usually with big city fire departments, there's only a handful of job openings and thousands of applicants. Not knowing it at the time, deciding to try to accomplish this goal was a gift from my mom. I never gave up until I got the job in the fire service. I frequently called her during the process of paramedic school, entrance exams, physical training, and interviewing. When I got a phone call with the job offer, I was super emotional, and I had to pull my car over. I was in the car, and my mom was the first call that I made. So I opened my message today talking about my frustration. The frustration is due to all the unbelievable challenges and obstacles that she was faced with during her life. After all the hard work to overcome all of this, she met a wonderful husband, Peter, who lived his life to make her happy. She used her amazing writing talent to write award-winning novels, teach as a college professor, and become a senior writer at the U of M Foundation. After all this struggle, she had reached a point in her life where she had a good retirement and could begin to relax and enjoy her family, her grandkids, and traveling to France with Peter. What happens next? She's diagnosed with ALS. I can't describe the anger and frustration that this brings me. She worked so hard in life and deserved a happy, healthy golden years. Even with the struggle of fighting a neuromuscular disease, she still managed to give me one final gift. I came over for long daily visits during her final months. One day I was explaining to Mom that with my full-time job, my 5-year-old twin boys, my marriage, maintaining my home, and taking care of her, that I realized that I had taken a bunch of time off from my passion of playing and writing music. I told her I hadn't pulled my guitar out of its case for over a month. She let me know that music therapy had been suggested to her by all of her doctors and nurses. We could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I started bringing my guitar to her house every day and sat in her room playing for her. Even in her final days, she found a way to give me what I needed. She fought for me. I miss you, Mom, but I'll always remember everything that you gave me.